I got a comment on one of my posts today with regards to those exercises are all good, but do you have anything for us oldies? And it was actually given to me by or the question was asked by my Aunty June. So I've just been thinking about that, June, and I've got a couple of things that I thought I would like to show you that you could use, which will help with your mobility and pretty much getting up and down. So the first one we can do is we can use a chair. I just want you to back up to the chair so the backs of your legs can feel the chair. Now, sometimes when we sit down, we tend to collapse into a chair. What I'd like to do is see if we can sit on the chair. So from here, we're going to keep our shoulders back and down. Okay, so we're like this, shoulders are back and down. And then what we're going to do first is we soften our knees a little bit, so our knees bend a little, and then we hinge at the hips. So what we do is we just push our hips back. Okay, now you're probably going to feel your hamstrings here, okay, so from here, what we're going to do is now we bring our knees forward and out a little bit, and then we sit. And instead of sitting on my butt, I'm probably using the back of my legs a whole lot more, okay, and my back is still nice and strong. And then when I go to stand back up, I just reverse it. So, hinge up, so I'm pushing my knees back, and then hinging back up. So to start again, we're from here, soften the knees, okay, so the knees aren't locked back, we just soften them. Then we push our hips back, okay, and then from here we just bring our knees forward. And then to get back up again, I push my feet down through the ground, push my knees back, and then I straighten up. Here's some weight that most New Zealand families have, spaghetti and baked beans. Okay, so what you can do is you can just grab hold of these, okay, and we can soften the knees, hinge at the hip, keep our back nice and flat. Don't do this, okay, don't let your shoulders come forward and your back round out. So we're trying to keep our shoulders back and back nice and flat, and then down. Then back up again, and standing back up. Okay, we can take our arms, extend our shoulders out, bring them back in, extend them forward. When you bring them forward or out, try not to let this happen. Try not to let your shoulders rise up. So keep those shoulders down. So from here, out. Okay, this is quite a good exercise for your shoulders. You notice too that I'm trying to sit up nice and straight, so I'm not slouching. Okay, so my abs are, all of my core's turned on, but I don't want to do this. I've got a big arch in my back. I want my ribs to be down, so I'm nice and straight. And just pressing, and if you want to go overhead, now if you're a little tight in the shoulders, going overhead like this could be a little difficult, okay, so if it's here, that's fine, okay, but if you can, try to get your arm lined up with your ear as you press up and out. So what we could do for a little bit of a workout, June, is we could start at the top. We could go from here, soften the knees, hinge at the hips, down, arms up, out, forward, out, up, out, out, up, rest, hinge again, pushing the knees back, stand back up, hands back down. Okay, so you could repeat that. And the other one that we could add into it is you can hold the tins like this now. We're just going to do the first part again. So again, my back of my legs are just against the chair. Soften my knees, shoulders are back and down, nice strong, straight back, okay. Hinge at the hips. And just keep hinging. And see if you can get those tins to the ground without rounding out through the back. If you can't quite get them to the ground, put them on something, maybe like a footstool, okay. Let go of the tins, stand back up. Then do the same motion to get back down to pick them back up again. So from here, soften the knees, hinge at the hips, so pushing the hips back. Probably going to feel your hamstrings, back nice and flat. Stand back up. So the next one we can do, don't need the tins for this one, is we're just going to use the chair again. And we can go like this. So I want you to bend at the knees, okay, pretty consistent with this movement, right, okay, hinge at the hip, hold on to the chair, and then what we're going to do is take one leg back, so brace yourself off the chair, make sure it's a strong chair, one leg back, kneel to the ground, other leg back, kneel to the ground, leg back up, stand back up, stand tall. Okay, so one more time. So soften the knees, hinge at the hip, down to the chair, hold on to the arms of the chair. One leg back, other leg back. Now make sure you've got something soft under your knee if the floor is a little bit hard. Back up, stand tall. Okay, that's quite a good functional one for if you want to get up and down off the ground. And we could extend it a little bit more by this one. So hinge at the knees, tilt forward from the hips, knee down. Now if you want, you can then sit back. So from here, we can sit back onto our legs. Okay, just sitting down and then extending back up. Hands onto the ground, one leg up, other foot up, stand tall. Okay, so those are some exercise to practice. So June, I want to get some feedback. I want you to do a few of those. You might do 10, maybe 20 reps of each one of those. Just take it easy though to start off with, and then tell me how you feel the next day. And if you'd like some more, I'm more than happy to do that. Take care, guys. Bye.